Last one in is a rotten egg, yelled Billy, launching himself into the pool with a mighty splash. No fair, shouted Emily, hot on his heels. She jumped in with a giggle, creating a miniature tsunami that splashed Leo in the face. Hey, Leo sputtered, wiping water from his eyes. You guys are gonna pay for that! He took a running leap and cannonballed into the water, sending waves crashing over Billy and Emily. That's what you get for being slow, Billy teased, popping back up to the surface, his hair plastered to his forehead. So, Emily said, floating on her back and kicking her feet, what's everyone's favorite thing to do in the summertime? Easy, Billy declared. Water balloon fights, especially when you hit someone and it explodes right on target. He made a fist and then opened it with a dramatic flourish. Leo scoffed. Please, water balloons are for babies. Mini golf is way more fun, especially when you get a hole in one. What about you, Emily? Billy asked. Emily thought for a moment. I think I like building forts the best. We use blankets and pillows and anything we can find. It's like having our own secret hideaway. You guys won't believe what happened at school yesterday, Leo said, his eyes wide. What? What happened? Billy and Emily leaned closer, eager to hear the latest gossip. So, we were in art class, right? Leo began. And we were making these clay animals and Mark Johnson, you know, the one with the goofy laugh? Billy and Emily nodded in unison. Well, he made this clay monkey, but then he accidentally dropped it and it landed right on Mrs. Thompson's chair. Billy and Emily gasped. Mrs. Thompson was the strictest teacher in the entire school. What happened next? Emily whispered. Mark turned bright red, and Mrs. Thompson just stood there staring at the clay monkey on her chair, Leo said, trying to contain his laughter. Then you won't believe this, but she started laughing. She said it was the funniest thing she'd seen all week. My favorite TV show is Space Explorers, Billy announced, splashing water at Emily. It's got aliens and spaceships and everything. Space Explorers is so boring, Emily said, wrinkling her nose. I like Fairy Princess Academy way better. It's got magic and castles and talking animals. Talking animals? Leo rolled his eyes. That's baby stuff. The best show ever is Monster Truck Mania. It's got monster trucks jumping over stuff and crashing into each other. See, that's what I'm talking about, Billy exclaimed, high-fiving Leo. Explosions and action! Now that's entertainment! Emily just shook her head and sighed. Boys. Section 5, page-turning adventures.
I just finished the coolest book.
Oh yeah? What's it about?
It's about this girl who finds a magic portal in her backyard that leads to a land of talking animals. She has all these adventures and makes friends with a unicorn and a dragon.
Unicorns and dragons? That sounds kinda lame.
It's not lame, it's exciting. What about you guys? What are you reading?
I'm reading a graphic novel about a kid detective who solves mysteries.
And I'm reading a book about the history of monster trucks.
Emily just rolled her eyes. Boys. Hey, let's play a game, Leo shouted, diving down to the bottom of the pool. What kind of game? Emily asked, following close behind. Let's see who can hold their breath the longest underwater, Leo challenged. You're going down, Billy declared, taking a deep breath and disappearing beneath the surface. The three friends stayed underwater, their cheeks puffed out, bubbles rising to the surface. One by one they emerged, gasping for air. I won! Billy shouted triumphantly. No way! I was underwater longer, Leo argued. Well, I saw a fish, Emily said, trying to change the subject. I'm starving, Billy complained, his stomach growling. Me too, Emily agreed. What do you guys want to eat? Let's have pizza, Leo suggested. Yeah, pizza, Billy and Emily chimed in. Just then, Emily's mom appeared at the back door. Pizza's here, she called out. The kids raced out of the pool, leaving a trail of wet footprints in their wake. They gathered around the table, their eyes lighting up at the sight of the cheesy pizza. This is the best day ever, Billy said, stuffing a slice of pizza into his mouth. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the yard, The kids gathered at the edge of the pool, their legs dangling in the water. I wish we could stay here forever, Emily sighed. Me too, Leo agreed. But we have school tomorrow. Yeah, and homework, Billy groaned. They sat in silence for a moment, watching the sky turn shades of orange, pink, and purple. Hey, let's make a wish, Emily said. They closed their eyes and made their wishes, tossing pennies into the pool for good luck. So, same time tomorrow? Billy asked, pulling himself out of the pool. Definitely, Leo replied, grabbing his towel. It's a date, Emily said, shivering slightly in the cool evening air. They said their goodbyes and headed home, already looking forward to their next pool adventure. Next time, I'm bringing my water gun, Billy shouted over his shoulder. And I'm bringing my inflatable unicorn, Emily called back. Leo just shook his head and laughed. These two were something else.